Right, well this video is in reply to Scott, who was querying how you load the Instabuttons into Hoster. Now, this is might not be exactly the same as your version. This is one of the latest version. Now, you don't see any Instabuttons, even if you've got them loaded, unless you double click on this header bar here, which lowers this area so you can see all your Instabuttons. Now there's a little box there, a little cross, you see that. By altering that, it controls how far across the screen it goes. So if you had this in full screen, you can stop it, either have them go right the way across, or restrict them to a certain area of the screen. So, right. Now I've got that stuck under there, haven't I? Right, so let me get rid of that. Right, now I'm gonna put it back to where I had it. So I have it, so it falls within that lot. Obviously now you have it, the deeper it goes down the screen. So you won't see any of them unless you, even if you've got them selected, unless you double click that. That's the first thing. Now, to get the Instabuttons into Hoster, the actual files in there, in this version you go to Tools, Settings, and you've got Instabuttons at the bottom. You press Instabuttons, and it can take a time to open. I think it takes longer the more buttons you arrange in it. Then you get this dialog, and that's all my Instabuttons. You'll notice some are not ticked, so they won't show in the actual thing. Some I only use on occasions. Right, now, if I want to add another one, just for this demo purpose, you highlight a blank slot, select a file. In my case, I keep them all in a separate folder, M2U, called Sounds, and they're all in that folder, and then I've also got some video ones in there as well. Obviously you have to just download, you make your own or get them off the internet, just record your own little, they're only meant to be say 3 to 30 second MP3 files or something. Let's take this one here for instance. So if I add that, so we had that one, open it, that will go, then that goes into the slot there, right? Now, you won't, then you give it a name. So if, just for this argument, so we call it cock, because it's a cockerel growing, right? The shorter the name, the less room it takes up on the Instabutton. So it's you need to say name it something as short as you can recognise. Put it that way, and then you can use this to give it a particular colour. In this case, I'll call it black, just for this demo. Right, so that is it. Now you can listen to it, adjust the volume of it. So we've got, right, first of all, you might have to click out of it and then click back in it before that allows you to do that. Now we can play it, and you can adjust the volume of it like that, you see. And when you're happy with it, if you want to clear it, you tick this clear entry and start again. So we press OK, apply, close here. Now you see it appears there now. So clicking that will play that song. Then if they look a bit scrambled, close it up and open it again. Right now, so there it is. Well, I hope that helps you, Scott. So I'll leave it at that for now. As I say, this is a later version, and that video on the internet is quite old now, so a few things have changed. So I really ought to do, I suppose I ought to do an updated one. Okay then, bye for now.